Hello Libra, and welcome to your reading for September 2023. Okay Libra, so I'm focusing a lot on the new moon for these readings, and for you the new moon that happens on the 15th of September is going to be in your 12th house. So for you Libra, there's going to be a big opportunity for you to have some kind of awakening or reinvention in the area of your faith, releasing your karma, everything of a deeper psychological nature that helps you to connect more with the divine, to become closer, to grow closer to your divine self. We'll see where the reading takes us, whether we actually focus on that. So let's see a little bit more. Libra, it's time to let go of the past. I've just heard it's time to let go of the past. Stop seeing yourself as small, and stop apologizing. That's obviously not going to be for everyone, but it's really a question of forgiving yourself. There's something you need to forgive yourself for, Librans, because you're coming into a time now where you need to do a little bit more with what you're doing. You need to let go of the karma of the past that you feel has been stopping you or blocking you in any way. All right, let's see where we are, where we've come from, where have we been in the past. So 4th house, Libra, you've been questioning things about your home and your emotional stability, your emotional safety. Do I feel safe? Do I feel secure? Is everything okay at home? Have I got the right home? Am I in a home that actually supports me, that makes me feel good? Do I feel I can be created in this home? Does my home feel safe? You have next to this 4th house card, you are protected. So it could be for you, Librans, that there has been some kind of a threat to your home. Not all of you, but some of you. There has been, that there have been questions about whether you need to be somewhere else or whether you should be where you are, whether it's okay, whether people around you are okay with you being where you are. A lot of self-questioning, just a lot of uncertainty about it. I want to feel really safe. I want to feel that I'm in a place that's really mine, or in a place that just feels more stable, more secure to me. It could be also that you're looking back on the past, Libra, that you are really looking back on healing some of the karma that may have caused things that happened a long, long time ago. It could be that you're wanting to heal from childhood wounds as well. And it could also be that there's a connection here between how you see those childhood wounds and some emotional fragility at the moment and instability in your home, and how that all connects to the groups that you're associating with. So in other words, it could be that, there's a family group around you that's bringing you some concern. 11th house and 4th house together makes me think of the family community, but also this could be to do with the wider world. How do you see, worrying about how the world sees you in terms of, who you are, how you're presenting in your home or in your emotional stability somehow, or because of your past, or where you've shared things about your past. It could be that you're wondering whether you need to move in order to change your community somehow. Do you want to uproot and create a home somewhere else where you'll be among friends and associates, or have access to social occasions that will help you in some way to create more stability in your life? Or, whether it's that there's a work group or work associations that you need to form, that can't happen in the town that you're in, or that can't happen from the way that you feel in the home that you currently live in, the way you feel about yourself, maybe even. If you're having any fears at all about your home, you're being reminded by Archangel Michael that you are being protected. And also, I've just heard, anything that's yours will come to you. You're not going to be denied. So this is all the stuff that's been happening leading up to where we are now. This is the recent past, wondering whether it's time for you to branch out in a new community, in a new home, whether you're actually safe. You're an earth angel. Libra. The angels are inspiring you on your path, inspiring you with your goals, inspiring you to consider new options and possibilities. But when it comes down to it, it's all up to you. But you definitely have been wondering about whether you need a new strategy in order to find the path to your true happiness, and possibly for some of you to find the path to love, a love that makes you feel supported, that makes you feel secure, that makes that you can build a home with as well. Some of you are wanting to settle down. Some of you are wondering whether that is actually ever going to happen for you. Where you are right now. So that was the past leading up to where you are. So a yearning for a safe place to call home, and a yearning for a community that really supports you in all your dreams, wishes and endeavours. And what you're thinking about now is, wow, Taurus and second house. You're thinking about your resources. You're thinking about your finances, your assets. What do you actually have? What do I have around me that could help me to create these new possibilities for safety, for home? Is it possible for me to branch out in this way? And is the karma of the past, are the mistakes of the past going to come along and trip me up again? There seems to be some karmic thing to do with home, to do with finances, something that keeps happening, a pattern that you're trying really hard to break, or that you've been trying hard to break, leading up to now the current circumstances, wanting to have faith that things can be different in that respect, but coming back again and again to the same patterns that keep repeating in terms of your finances and in terms of your home and your emotional security, or your ability or lack thereof, your ability to feel or not feel emotionally secure within yourself, your body, which is your home, your real home, or within your physical brick and mortar home. So where you are at the moment is, right, I've got to get focused about resources. I need to save, or I need to, get something moving. I need to have some more structure around my finances. I need to look at what my assets are. I need to pool everything and just, take a good, long, hard look at how I can make all of these things work for me to create the energy that's going to pull me forward into a future that just makes me happier, or that makes me feel there are more possibilities around. You're being asked to open your heart at this time, Libra, and to keep your heart open, and to not close your heart to other people, to people around you who want to help you, people around you who are there for you, possibly people around you who have always been there for you. Don't panic and throw the baby out with the bathwater, because this is much more about focusing your mind and healing karma. The 12th house, very much about faith. Where does faith happen? It happens in the heart and mind, doesn't it? Where does healing from the karma, all of those things happen in how we're able to transform, in the transforming of our minds. Yes, karma is learning, basically. Have you learnt from the past yet? Have you understood? You may be trying to understand things that you can't even understand why you're trying to understand them, because they're based in previous lifetimes. But the patterns are showing you again and again that there's something that needs to be healed around finances and around the home and around how you view yourself and deservability, and whether you can be free at home and whether you can feel safe within your heart, mind, body, spirit and soul. The lotus within you awakens. You are trying to master all of these things in this lifetime, Libra, because you are really trying to get to a place of enlightenment. You are really trying to wake up to your higher nature, your Buddha nature, as we say in Buddhism, and you are really trying to understand what that means in this lifetime. Some of you are actually Buddhists. Some of you are considering exploring Buddhism to a greater extent. When I see that lotus card come up, that's what that makes me think of. And where are you moving into in the future? Spiritual abundance, Libra. Understanding that your real abundance comes from your connection with spirit. That's who you are. That's what you're really about. That's what actually gives you your safety and your security, when you connect with spirit, and when you're able to really Get in touch with yourself on a daily basis. That's what sustains you. That's what gives you your safety. That's what gives you your material stability as well. It's possible that for some of you, there is a spiritual business or a spiritual approach to business that's going to help you in some way. You're being asked to speak your truth lovingly to those around you, to speak with integrity, because there is a great deal of possibility around you. You know, if you have more confidence in yourself, there is the possibility of transforming something huge in your life that allows you to go on a better journey. But you need to think carefully about how you communicate things, because you don't want to invoke any more karma. It is really important for you at this time, Libra, that you respect and honor not only yourself but also those around you who have brought you to a place of stability, or who have supported you in some way on your journey, you know, some kind of a collective endeavor. So, you know, your home space, the security that you feel within yourself, within your home, is not actually dependent on finances. It's dependent on a perspective that you take at the moment. Yes, there may be decisions that you make as a result of a new perspective, but ultimately you're being asked to lean into spirit, and you're being asked to get inspired guidance so that you take aligned and inspired actions going forward. And once you are sure that it's the right time, that you need to actually make progress on your soul path and honor a deeper truth that you've been noticing recently, you need to speak your truth, and you need to speak your truth lovingly, and don't hold back, because the universe is trying to expand you at this time. And if you don't feel safe to expand in a particular way, you are going to need to maybe communicate that to others, and decide whether everyone's coming on the journey with you, or you need to communicate it to others and let them know that you've made a decision, that you need to move in another direction. But either way, what's really important here, two things, because of this 12th house new moon. It's time for a karmic shift for you. It's time for you to let go of all the pain of the past. It's time for you to embrace faith again, and reimagine that what you really, really dream of is absolutely possible for you. And there may be situations that you want to let go of, or that you want to change somehow. But ultimately, what you're really doing at this time, Libra, is you're transforming yourself. And that is the most important thing that you need to know and to understand in order to restore your faith, and in order to go forward in a much lighter and happier and more progressive way in the future, a way that allows you to actually make use of all the opportunities around you, and not feel stuck anymore, not feel stuck in all these patterns, yes, where you don't say what you really want because you want to make everyone else happy, and you just stay stuck for ages and ages and ages. All that needs to change now, because that's no longer a part of your karma or your karmic destiny. Just make sure you look after yourself and be kind to those around you, and all will be well. Have a fantastic September, Libra. That one's deep and complex, but that's 12th house for you. Next month, it's going to be your month. So whatever you do now is going to help to prepare the way for your October glow up. So handle with care. Have a great month. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye.